नमस्कार बच्चों, ऑल क्लास 8 students take attention to study the chapter 1 crop production and its management. First, we try to define the term agriculture. The practice of cultivating land for growing crops is called agriculture. It also includes the growing plants for the requirements, fiber, medicines, flowers, and ornamental plant. Crop production, that is the cultivation of one type of plant on the large scale, and they are concerned with the agricultural practices. That all activities that concerned with the agricultural known as the agricultural practices. That different practices are the first preparation of soil, how soil is loosening for the sowing seeds. Before the coming of the rainy season, the farmer start loosening the soil with the help of plow or tractor and prepare the land prepare the lands for sowing seeds. Sowing seed, that is the spreading seed in the land with the help of hand. We can say the manual sowing the seed, known is the broadcasting, and with the help of the machine, the seed drill is used for that. And the third is the manuring. After sowing seed, the plant is uh, the field is irrigated and manuring with the different methods, that is the field follow, manures, fertilizers, and that are two types things here, the manures and fertilizer. Manures, the prepared household homely by the digging pits and the decomposition of the leaves and the biodegradable substances, and that is spread in the field for the increasing of the fertility of soil. The fertilizers are the factories were made and they are used for the uh, fertility of soil should be increased, but overuse of these fertilizers is harmful. But the manures that give the action slowly but the lifelong things. And after that, the four practices, agricultural practices, fourth is irrigation, the supply of water to land, because when the seed is sowing and the land is fertile, that plantlet is coming out, the small plants coming out, they require the food and water. The water is a food, and that is the irrigation done by the different process and the various sources like the rains, canals, water bodies, wells, pumps, etc. And the different area vary the different types of the methods of the irrigations, and the supply of water is given to the crops. Here is the two types of crop we can say. One is the summer crop and other is the winter crop. We can say kharif crops and rabi crops. Kharif crops, that is the rainy season crops, in June to October they are growing, that from June to October. That is the example paddy, maize, soybean, groundnut. And winter season crops are called the rabi crops, that sown in the November and harvested in the April. The example is wheat, mustard, and linseed, So we know that the complete agriculture of our country is rain fed, that is depend on the monsoon season, and we waiting for that, and beforehand be prepare land and agriculture practices here. Irrigation, the fourth point we discussed. After that, the crop protection. When crop is ready and the young crops are uh, growing, then the crop should be protected by the different agents, that are the harmful agents, the weeds, the grasses, the pest, the different types, the animal, they also eating the crops and damage the crops. So the different methods and different chemicals are used for the production. From the weed are the unwanted plant growing along with the main crops. That unwanted plant take nutritions of the main plants, and main plant deprive of that nutrition, so that they are eliminated. Weeds are plant eliminated by the BD sites, that mean the chemical used to kill the unwanted plant. And other methods to remove the weeds are the manual, but in the small field. And second method, the protection from pest, the pesticides are used, the different chemicals, the different chemical that kill the pest. The pests are insects, different insect, grasshopper, birds, and different animals like rodents, rats. Rats also damage the paddy plants. So they are protect, the crops are protected from the enemy of the crops by the process that is known as the crop protection. After that, the time to time care of the plant, and when the plants are crops are ripen, that is the harvesting process is done, that is the cutting and gathering of the crops after maturation, that is known as harvesting. Crops like wheat and paddy are harvested by sickles, हसुआ से काटते हैं, and large scale, that is done by the combine the machine that is used for the cutting the crops and threshing also. After cutting the crops are threshing for the coming out the grains, and that grains are a storage, and the different reservoirs are used for the storage, the silos and the godam, and the different government waste reservoir are the FCI, Food Corporation of India, and the different state level also. And that is the process of agriculture in our country. In the different countries, there is the completely machine waste, but in our countries, that is the some traditional method used, but nowadays this traditional method is converted into uh, um, latest methods and the mechanized method also. So now we recap that points. Agriculture should be defined, the practice of cultivating land for the growing crops and crop production. Agricultural practices here, that is the seven type the agricultural practices: preparation of soil, sowing seed, manuring, irrigation, crop protection, harvesting, storage. They are the agricultural practices that are involved in the cropping, land, and agriculture that is the long in our country. Thank you. And class 8 student, you prepare notes of the chapter 1, crop production and its management, and you try to, your homework is ABC. You must solve ABC and a small question also inside questions, and prepare well for the exam. Thank you.